I'm Matthew Rubin from Class 5KO.
And I'm Ella Grant from Class 5KO.
And welcome to the first 2 Minutes with interview, today featuring Mr. Galgano. What's your best childhood memory?
Well, something that I'll give you something specific and then a general memory. Probably Christmas morning when I was 5 years old, because I wanted a guitar, like a real guitar. I was very specific with my parents, and on my Christmas list I wanted a real guitar. And there it was, half wrapped when I woke up in the morning. I don't think I slept that night at all either. So that was an interesting morning because I was very tired. But anyway, and in general, I remember like dinner with my mom and dad and my brothers like every day. Like just that's something that kind of sits in my brain all the time.
What teacher in school made the most impact on you and why?
My 7th grade teacher, Mrs. Cohen. And the reason is because of how she treated us all. She treated us not like kids, but like she interacted with us very naturally, you know. And she was a tough teacher, but the fact that she was so kind of like normal conversation, I liked that a lot about her. So.
Why did you choose to be a music teacher?
Well, my dad was an elementary school teacher for like 40 years. He was a 5th grade teacher. And when I went to college, I didn't know what I wanted to be. I was 18 years old, and I sat down with my guidance counselor, and he said, what do you want to major in? That means, like, what do you want to focus on so that maybe you continue, it could be your job. And I said, I don't know. I like to write, like English, like stories. I love music. I like to work with kids because I was a camp counselor at a day camp. And he said to me, I'll never forget, he said, sounds like you want to be a music teacher. Yeah.
What is your strongest quality?
I'll give you my most strongest quality as a musician. I'm not a great sight reader, which is why I focus on reading with you guys all the time because I know how important it is, you know, recognizing notes. But it's the creative side. Making music is second nature to me, so that's my best musical quality.
If you were president, what was the first thing you would do?
Again, this goes back to my family dinners, I think. There would be a gazillion things we'd need to do if I was president, but I would have a campaign about how important families are and how tight family units should be. And a way to kind of come together is that family dinner. You're not going to be able to eat dinner every night together because of sports and activities and jobs, but at least a few times a week, you know, sit down with your family and enjoy a meal.
What is a skill you'd like to learn?
I wish I was like a fixer-upper kind of person, meaning like around the house. I am not good. I can change a light bulb. That's about it. But I wish I didn't have to call like a plumber every time something happened or an electrician. I wish I was better with that stuff. Even like if I had to take drywall down and put it up, and I can't do that. So I'd love that, to learn how to do that.
What does a perfect day look like to you?
A weekend with my family, chillaxing, maybe watching a couple hours of TV, and just being with my family. And I like morning trips, like on a Saturday morning, going somewhere with my family, just hanging out.
What makes you laugh the most?
It's the thing that makes me laugh, but also gets me upset half the time. I'm at home playing piano. I'll be playing, you know, like be in the middle of one of my songs, and then my daughter Madeline comes up from behind me and tickles my underarms. Half the time I laugh, the other time I'm like, what are you doing?
What is something you think everyone should do at least once in their lives?
I can tell you what I want to do once in my life. When I'm 50, in about 6 years, I want my family to buy enough helium balloons that can make me float a little bit. And I want to get into a big open field like here and run as fast as I can and float for a little bit. I just don't want it to take me away, but I want to float a little bit above the ground. That's what I want to do. I don't know if it's possible, but...
And this has been 2 Minutes Plus with Mr. Galgano.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Thanks.